Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well tonight. I see you there, Bo Falcon. I had to put the shirt back on just for you, Bo. I really did. Just for you, because it is that hot. Yesterday, today, it only got up to 25. Yesterday, it got up to 31, and I legitimately was working in conditions that was looking into the gaping hellscape of hell. It's just, yeah. Ever heard of Karen's Diner? Karen's Diner? No. Mayhem. Whereabouts are you talking about in the city? Hi, Janaya. Yes, Janaya is here to say it's okay. You're home now. It's the weekend. You're allowed to relax. Yes, I worked today. I did some more overtime today. I will be doing a lot of overtime in the next little while here. I don't know how much I can keep the pace up for making videos, so it's going to, just so people know, things might, yeah. Apparently, this is just an event in the downtown brew house. Apparently this is just an event. Okay, Mayhem. Interesting. No, I've never heard of it. No. What's going on, Mayhem? There you go, girl. Yeah, enjoy your treats. Karen's Diner started in Australia. Oh, cool. I know. I was hearing they wanted to rename one of the Boston pizzas downtown to one of the Oilers because they did all the Boston pizzas in Toronto to one of the Toronto players. Cool. Yeah, it definitely working in conditions way too hot. I am pretty tired. This might be a shorter stream than usual because of how tired I am. I've normally, like tonight, the little one's gone to the grandparents for the night, so I don't have to worry about that. I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow and not have to worry. I like to make videos when he's not here because it's a lot easier. I just don't have the effort in me right now. I don't have the will to do it. When you work in these temperatures, it's absolutely draining. It's something else. I gotta say, I'm glad I'm not really burnt, but that's partially because I wear coveralls. Like, not only am I working in 52 degrees Celsius, but I'm also wearing coveralls and yeah, it's just hot. It's just hot. It hurts. I put on an actual Karen's Dinner website in the Discord server. Okay, I'll take a look. See what's going on here. Rude staff and great burgers? What? This will be the most fun you've had eating burgers ever. Interactive dinner, certainly fun experience. At Karen's, you'll be greeted and waited upon by rude waiters and forced to play a variety of games. So, um, so you go to dinner and they're just rude to you. Weird. That's just weird. Devils made it through, yeah. Good food, but bad customer service. You living in Texas weather? You okay? I'm not okay. Our weather has been completely shell shocked up here. We got to 31 degrees yesterday. And then I'm working on what's called a reformer. It's a hydrogen furnace, like it's 3 stories tall, and it just pumps out heat. So I'm working right beside one of the portholes of this thing, doing electrical wiring, and it's mind melting. Like I don't know if you guys can see, like my hair's standing up on end, and it's not from anything in particular. It's because the heat has frozen it there. The heat has baked my head so much right now. My hair is just standing on end on its own. It's ridiculous. And like I'm talking, we stand there for an hour with my hands in this box, in this stainless steel box that's like an oven. that's radiating heat at the same time. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Fingo? Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Yeah, I'm a little heat baked right now. Yeah, we have heat warnings at 31 degrees. No, we have heat warnings when we get 30, like 29 to 29 plus for consecutive days in a row. That's when we get a heat warning. We've had, you better be getting hazard pay. What's that? We don't get hazard pay. Doesn't exist there, Jonah. It doesn't exist. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. My apartment doesn't have AC, but the fan I have doesn't really help. Nope, no. When you don't have AC, that's part of it too. Our lunchroom didn't have AC, so our lunchroom was 35 degrees, and I was working at 52. I'm my mind's a little melted. Yeah. Yo, Dad's gonna win the monies at the casino. Yeah, you know what? I need to hit a casino up with $20 and try Desolator's tricks. I need to find Ultimate X. What's up, peeps? I'm cool, muggy and rainy today where you are. I would take rain right now. We haven't had rain in rain doesn't exist here. We just have hot. And this is unseasonable. We're breaking records right now. It's so bad. We're not supposed to get rain until Sunday now. We were supposed to get rain tomorrow, but today, and that never happened. Hello, Greenscale. I see you there. Canada is shockingly bad for UX counts, but it's part of the All-Star 2 and 5. Yeah, we went over this, Desolator. We spoke in DMs over this. That's why we were having trouble finding them. I honestly think the Ultimate X shows up on VLTs in like a Boston Pizzas here. You wouldn't even survive at 31 degrees Celsius. We do it every summer. Every July, we get hit with it. Yum. Boston Pizza, yum. Boston Pizza's okay. The middle of the road food. They're not the greatest. They're not the worst. Life is going okay, Greenscale. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I worked. Like today wasn't as bad. Yesterday was a 52 degrees. It only got to 42 today. So 42 degrees in blazing heat. It only got to 25 out, but then I worked and it was 42, 43. Yeah, BP's is okay, but the prices are kind of outrageous. Yes, Mayhem, 100%. I agree. The prices for BPs have gone up so much, it kind of makes it not really worth the food. Alberta Gaming, Liquor and Cannabis now reports that it has one single Ultimate X machine. Where is it there, Desolator? Is it close to Edmonton? I'd rather eat in the brew house than BP's. Actually, Mayhem, I could agree with you there. Brew house is probably better food. What is it? We usually do brew house in August. During Fragapalooza, we usually go to the brew house once. North Edmonton. Okay. Desolator, which casino? Because I can... You tell me which casino, I can probably name where it is. Prices are somewhat decent. Yeah, isn't the brew house... You sign up and give them your birthday, you get free nachos or something like that? There's one casino in all of Alberta. It's that one. Oh, Desolator, that's funny. Send me that site really quick. I'll look it up. What? Did it vibrate there, Habanero? Like, it jumped off the shelf and went, hi! So I got jump scared by a butt plug today. Oh yeah, I know which one that is. That's the St. Albert one. I drive past it every day. I legitimately drive past that casino every day on my way to and from work. I take that highway 216. Yeah, I drive right past it every day. I see it from the highway. One machine is barely worth the effort, but nobody is scaving it. Yeah. You work at the thrift store, and sometimes you get donated sex toys. I'm not surprised by that, Habanero. It's a thrift store. People donate everything. No, you obviously, Habanero, for hygienic reasons, you can't resell them. But it jump scared you. so you're going through, you're rifling through this box and you go, oh my. Like, what is this? Someone cleared out their bedroom junk drawer and this is what we got. Was it at the back of someone's dresser? Like someone drops off a dresser and they forget something like that in there? A friend works for Savers. He says, and I quote, the number of used oh, that's disgusting. Today I was having a sort through a bag of clothing. I started lifting a pair of pants to check for damage or stains. Oh God, the stain you found. So what do you do with the non-resellables? Normally they probably get tossed in a bin. Especially something like that. You probably go, no, we can't do anything with this. This is gone. Hi, Janaya. Welcome back. What's going on? Oh, God. I don't need doggy licks to cool myself down. I'm cool enough. I put on the Magnum PI shirt for Bo tonight. What? What? Are they walking into a painting or onto a boat? They're walking into something. I have no clue what that is, Desolator. Is that on the website? Yeah, they don't even show up. I need a picture of this in real life. What the F is going on? If that's at that casino, I will have to go find it. It actually looks good on you. I'm just joking around. Hey, Bo, no worries. No, I know you're joking around. That's why I'm playing into it. Hello, Bobby. I'm looking for a nice chest feeder to date. What? A nice chest feeder to date. What? It's like 70 degrees slanted ramp. Yeah, that's something weird. Oh, what's happening? Oh my! When I lifted a pair of pants quickly, the purple glass plug flew out onto the pair of pants. I almost smacked you in the face. Oh, I'm sorry, Habanero. I for some reason I'm finding that funnier than it probably is. Like the lady's walking into the painting, she's going Wile E. Coyote. So Desolator sends me this random photo, and it's something from. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this up on screen because this photo is quite perplexing. So tell me, what is going on here? There's this ramp and into this room, and it's surrounded by clouds. This looks like a trailer in a parking lot. You saw the picture, right? It almost took your eye out. Habanero, did it literally bounce up into your face? Because if it almost took your eye out, that's pretty close to plugging a different hole that you really don't want. I don't think you want to. But seriously, what? I think this is a trailer in the parking lot, Desolator. And no, they're not giving out cannabis. I think you've had too much tonight there, Desolator. I think it's a portal floating in the sky. No, that's the clouds, and this is the back end of a trailer. So they've got some display going on. They're climbing out to another dimension. More like giving out herpes. Hey, Asfera, it's Edmonton, Alberta, one of the capitals of STDs going around right now. So that's kind of accurate, which is horrible. I think we had a syphilis outbreak here, like last year, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I work. I'm working on what's called a reformer, also known as the furnace. It burns hydrogen to create heat, and then they use the heat for other processes. But the whole thing radiates heat, and there's actually these portholes. There's these whole ports that are like the size, right, with the little handle that you can open it up. You open it up, and it just goes whoo. It's just like the loud noise that comes out, and you just look in, and it looks like you're looking into the abyss of hell. Like it's just radiating red. You guys ever sit around a campfire and you get the campfire bin, like when you're out actually camping, and it's got the ring? Have you guys ever gotten that ring to glow red? This is what this thing's like. And it's non-stop. There is no let up of the heat. And about 6 feet away from that hole, we're working on boxes, wiring them up. And like it's not some little, lighting circuits where you put in 2 wires, moret them together, and put it in the box. No, we're working on 24 pair trunk cables. So there's 72 wires on one cable, and there's 2 of those in there, plus a whole bunch of little cables that junction to those wires. That's what I'm working on right now. My brain is melted. Yes, Mayhem, we better win game 2. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Toronto didn't win game 2. They're in trouble. Especially considering they played at home and didn't win both games, which isn't good. If both teams can pull it out, they might have a chance to play each other in the final. Oh, how's everyone else doing? Tell me, how did everyone else stay cool this week? Because I definitely didn't. I woke up, I went to bed last night. About an hour into sleeping, I woke up with the largest Charlie horse I have ever had in my life. I jumped out of bed, because you can't lay in bed. You can't lay in bed when you have like a Charlie horse this bad, or when you get cramps. I jumped out of bed and I was hobbling around the house trying to work it out. It's 17 degrees there. It just dropped to 17 here. You stayed in your room fixing your Krinko deck. Nice, Jonah. Mono red. Had that happen because of my kidney problems. I felt like my leg was collapsing into a black hole. It took a week to heal. Yeah, it still hurts. I still feel it. Like even this forearm here was hurting this morning. I'm trying to lift my coffee to sip my coffee on the ride to work, and I couldn't do it. Mono red EDH. Well, it could be worse. It could be mono blue counterspell EDH. Oh. Desolator, you gonna do a high tide? You gonna do a high tide deck or a high tide overlook but awesome card? I've got high tides. There's some of the old cards that I have. Went to law courts to get a commissioner oath signed, application stamped. Then you went to Southgate Mall for lunch. Oh. From downtown to Southgate. That's quite the ride. Oh, you already have that one? Could be worse. Could be Urza, EDH, right? Right? Took the train with no hassle. Well, that's good, Mayhem, considering our transit is worrisome to even look at nowadays. I don't trust much on our transit anymore, especially the horror stories I hear about. But of course, you're going from Churchill down to Century Park, so that's not so bad. You're not up in Belvedere or Castle Downs area where it gets absolutely horrendous. Stadium. That gets a lot more worse. That really does. Near Kingsway? Oh, the Kingsway line is so bad. Oh, you used to live near Belvedere? I used to live downtown in Chinatown. Those were fun days. Especially when you have SWAT in your backyard in the place we were renting. Those are not days I want. Those are days I want to forget about. We lived downtown, then we ended up moving at one point to Beverly, which is not a great area of town. It's where our neighbor literally had someone shoot his place up with a shotgun. Yeah, that was not fun. Kingsway's okay. They're not the greatest, but they're okay. Yeah, 125 is a nice rare steak. XL, I felt like a rare steak after working in that all day. Like, I'm talking 10 hours. You know, yes, we did go down for breaks to get water. We didn't really have anywhere to cool off. We got water, though. Oh, yeah, no, XL, that was outside. Yesterday was plus 31 degrees here, and I'm working on a reformer at work that just radiates heat. And literally, I have a thermometer in my bag that tells me, like, I posted it there. It was 52 degrees Celsius, which is 125. It was blazing hot. Like, you could see the sweat just beading off me. It was gross. I was slow roasted in my own marination for about 10 hours. My thought process of doing a lot right now is pretty broken. I wanted to shoot a video tonight. I don't know if those that you saw the video yesterday, I actually shot that last night. If you could tell that I was completely out of it trying to shoot that video, if you go back and look at that, yeah. I'm surprised no one ended up with heat stroke. We hydrated a lot. I got cramps last night. Other than that, we were okay. It's pretty hot. We do take our breaks. We drank. I haven't drank that much water in a long time. I probably drank about 10 liters of water yesterday. You need water with electrolytes. You need Brando. It has electrolytes. Oh. Yeah, XL, we did try to take it as easy as possible doing this, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Today was only 42 degrees. 125 degree equals 3 gallons of water plus 2 Gatorades. My one friend lives in the south. He doesn't know if he has AC, but his condo building is fairly new. Yeah, the last few days here in Edmonton, we've been under a heat warning. We have grass fires going on right now. Like, people are getting evacuated all the time. You've had heat stroke before? Ran 104-degree fever. Wow. I wasn't broken then, so didn't go to the hospital. Just cranked up the AC, took cold showers, and kept an ice pack. XL 104 fever is damaging. That's a little bit much. I didn't get fevers or anything like that. I literally drank like water like nobody's business. First, the brush fires near the Hotel McDonald. Yeah. All these wildfires everywhere. The one here we have a wildfire that is still smoldering here on the West End. It sparked up on Tuesday. I actually drove through the area on Thursday because I had to get gas in the car. So I drove through the area where this wildfire is. You could see the haze of smoke. Yeah, 104 Fahrenheit is when you start to cook your insides, 100%. You could see the haze of smoke around. And yeah, it was not fun to drive through there. And then now that whole area is shut down. We had a massive grass fire there on Tuesday where they were talking that they might evacuate people in that area. We've had a few evacuations around the city from grass fires. But that whole area is shut down now because the fire crews are like, it's still smoldering. And from the looks of it and the sounds of it, it's now gotten into the peat moss. And if it's in the peat moss in that area, it's messed up. Long hair, what's going on? Yeah, I'm glad this week from hell is over. I want my train of thought back. I want to, yeah. Long hair, just showing a little love. Hope all is good. Thank you, Long hair, for the $2. If it's peat, it's everywhere. 100% Asfera. They've been battling a peat fire here for the last year. On the like just west of the city, and now this one is like, I think it's literally just grass. Like, it's just a hill of grass, and I'm like, it's got to be underground. At least that smell good. It's okay. Where are you, Gur? Are you not working? Still hasn't shown up. Yeah, the alert box is on. It should show up. Come on. Where are you, YouTube? Help me out here. The only way to stop peat is excavators and millions of gallons of water. Yeah. Was in Spruce Grove a few days ago and surprised I didn't see any wildfires. Yeah, I haven't. I'm surprised the east of the city. Well, sorry, that's west. Yeah, Spruce Grove. Yeah, I was in Spruce Grove on Saturday. Actually. But yeah, the wildfires have been crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure I caught. There it is. There's Gur. He saw a squirrel. Thank you. Once again, Long hair for the $2. Muchly appreciated. It really is. It's surprising when you guys donate in American, it gives us so much more. In 2 weeks, I wanted to know that know what's a good game, cheap, and can play you in something. Oh, in 2 weeks, I want to know what's a good game, cheap, and play you in something. I know there's Goat of Duty, which is pretty cheap. Free comic book this is Saturday. Fajuk, comic books, no, free comic book day is this Saturday? Nice. Is it really? Also tomorrow, I guess, yeah. Tomorrow is actually my 17th year wedding anniversary, guys. So that's a thing that's happening tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I'm hoping. Because we're doing a different thing for our celebration, which is next week. But yeah, 17 years. 1v1 Pong. I know long hair in like a couple weeks here, end of May. My schedule gets super tight for 3 months. Well, end of May until August. Yeah, 17 years. It's been a ride, that's for sure. I gave up on free comic book day when they gave out how to be a tranny books. Wow. Des karaoke, I'm down. Dance Dance Revolution. Nope. Auto concede. I got bad legs. Long hair, and so long hair, are you challenging Desolator to a sing-off? Because that would bring in views. That really would bring in views on Desolator's channel. Desolator singing against DJ Longhair. And because his name is DJ Longhair, he has to have the pipes. He's got to be able to match that up for the DJ aspect of his name. Yeah. There's footage of you doing metal karaoke somewhere on YouTube. You've said this before, Desolator. We couldn't monetize it, though? Well, obviously, because you'd be using copyright songs. Unless you play Beat Saber in the background. If you play Beat Saber, apparently it's YouTube's removed the copyrights on Beat Saber. Ugh. How did we get here? You know what? I'm surprised I've survived the last few days at work. It's been brutal. I've done some brutal things. This is one that I'm not going to forget for a very long time. Working in temperatures this extreme. I've done it before where I've gone up to like a ceiling in a building where it's like 60 degrees, but you're up there for 15 minutes. You do a little bit of work and you come down for like 45. It's different. You gotta go check it now? Well, yeah, Beat Saber Beat Saber's monetizable on YouTube now. That's why I wish I had VR. VR and Beat Saber, yeah, that would be something else. Yeah, like when you go up there and you're in the extreme heats like that, you do a little bit of work, you come down. Like I remember doing that a couple years ago with one of the guys at work. We would go up there, do 15 minutes worth of work, come down for like 45 minutes to cool off. Because it was that hot. Like where we are now though, we're standing there. We're standing still at these temperatures at like 50 degrees. And you sit there and you're like, I can feel myself slow roasting away. I was right in playlists on my channel Karaoke Blackmail. What? 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 Desolator, what's OSHA? We have OH&S Alberta, and no, it's not. They don't have anything that covers heat or cold. They just use a blanket term of if it's unsafe, don't do it. Well, there's nothing that actually sits there and tells us that it's unsafe, so they just push it. Yeah, now I know what it's like to be spit roasted. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Reported anonymously. Yeah, it's not illegal in Alberta. I've looked through the OHS stuff. It's not. There is no laws against it here. Now Cinder's Google spit roast. Well, I've unlocked a second team style evolution for megaman.exe. I was aiming for a custom style and customer style. What? Medical textbook says it's dangerous. The end. They say 54 degrees is dangerous. I have looked into it, Desolator. It's pretty brutal. Custom. Tam autocorrect. What? Greenscale? I thought you were just selling Mega Man merch. Like you got the Rush Dog merch and you here's your empty E-tank. The Battle Network series is more like an RPG. Yeah, I've seen. If you're cold, just drink more, right? If you're hot, you don't need to cool down. No, it's pretty brutal considering our lunch trailer is 35 degrees or was. Michael Serta, holy crap! Michael Serta exists. You know what, Serta, I will drink to that. Greetings from the great beyond. Serta, how are you doing, man? It's been a while. Thank you for the 20. I'm glad you're still kicking around, lurking in everyone's streams. You're always appreciated here, my friend. You got Desolator and Long Hair saying, hi, nice. I know you've been busy. Oh, I am just exhausted. Like, I am, yeah. Shout out Michael Zerto, yes. Yeah. Bo's got you too, Serta. We all missed you here. We do. Miss the good old days. Oh, Desolator, I see you posted that picture. That's funny. Yes, Serta, we miss you. Smash that like and Cinder will go woke. No. Smash the like because you can't get enough of this shirt. Don't smash it about wokeness. My God. So tired of the non-stop bickering back and forth. Watching political parties, it becoming such a political stance. Nice long hair. Can't get the sound to work on video games for OBS to stream streaming yards. Oh, yeah. So you're trying to do StreamYards with someone else. I know you had the mic thing going on. It's such a pain in the ass. They don't make it easy for you to play sounds over your mic to other people. That's what you're talking about, right? Long hair. And then have OBS recorded at the same time. Like, I've tried setting it up. I've done all these extra little things, added in all these extra little things. Yeah. Enable virtual mic injector. Yeah, something like that, Desolator. But trying to do that on your sound settings, it's not as easy as it sounds because some it's not native, and then you got to sit there and try and figure out which one you got to download or you got to update to a certain driver through Windows to get it. Yeah, I can't get the video working, no problem. Yeah, video no problem. But yeah, it's just getting it to inject the extra. And it's what you need is the stereo mix. I believe is what that is. And then you add that on there, and then I tried doing it. I've tried doing it a few times, and it just never works for me either. Just like trying to do a Discord call where I can play a sound and then have it go over that and have it show up on OBS. No. Turn on list mode for your mic and have OBS grab all system audio. I guess, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, because then you do listen mode. The problem with that is you get your own voice. Yeah, the problem with that, Desolator, is then you're getting your own voice in an echo feedback, so you don't want to do that. Where is it? Here? Yeah. Global settings. Yeah, there's desktop audio device, mic audio device 2. Yeah, I never can figure it out. Even setting things back to normal now, nope, yeah. It's something with your sound settings itself and an OBS picking it up. But it's such a pain in the ass to get done. Yeah, I've never had luck with it. And when I got it working, my mic took a hit. Like, it made my mic all messed up. So I said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. It just made too many things, too many issues. Your best way to do it, honestly, is to record your video and your sounds on 2 different systems. It's silly like that. That's how the high-end professionals do it. They have a system just for their video camera. Then they have a system that's recording their game and their OBS at the same time. So they're running 2 computer systems. It's silly. And then they feed it into one thing. It's a silly way to get around it all, but yeah. We'll have to stream through OBS, but then I don't got my fun clips and audio from Steam Deck. Yeah, that's the only thing, long hair, is you can play like here where when people super chat, it would be nice if I was having a conversation with someone that they would hear that too. And that's where I always have a problem. Like there's audio monitoring. So if you do monitor only mute output, I guess that might be what it is. You can try that, long hair. If you go into your mic and go monitor only mute output. So now it's muting me talking out, but then it's playing the extra. That's in OBS. So that still doesn't, well, if you did that and then I guess record desktop, but then that only records the OBS side of things. It doesn't record, it doesn't send it to people. Yeah. Would running everything on a min solve audio issues? Not like this, Asphera. You've got to set it up in a certain way. And what it is trying to play sounds. So if I'm having a conversation with you, Asphera, on Discord, and a super chat comes through, and I want you to hear the sound through my mic, and you're not watching the stream, because the stream's always on a slight delay. If I could play it in such a way where you would see everything in real time, or hear everything in real time. I have absolutely no idea what scenario you guys are talking about. Well, Desolator, if I, like, literally, If we are having a conversation and I want to play a sound for you to hear, right? This. What? Really? Weird. Where is it? Where is it? Run a splitter off the 1/8 output and route it back to the line in because it's line level instead of mic level. Desolator, I know you're running a jack setup. We're not. I'm running USB. I'm running a USB setup.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Really? What happened to the other one? The other one was better. That was so bad.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Who are you?
A message from the Government of Canada.
I don't know who this person is. I can't find that house. USB headsets are crap. Yes. Well, don't do that. Well, Desolator, I need the funds to be able to set up the other one. Sort of. Why can't I find the actual one that we had? I had it saved. Here we go.
A message from the Government of Canada.
That's the one I'm looking for. See, so if we were just having a conversation and I could play that through my mic so you would hear it instead of it only being on the stream. That's what we're trying to set up. I've tried it several times, and every time I do it, it just messes up my mic to the point that it lags or it goes robotic or something like that. It just does not like me to do it. Here, yeah. I have to jet in 8 minutes, plus minus one last suggestion. Have you tried duct tape? Duct tape's good for censoring people, but not good for trying to duct tape a mic together. Honk. See, I'm back in here. What else was there? Ah, there it is. There it is. The geese are attacking. Geese are crazy. Oh! Okay, that can stop now. There we go. Talking about geese, we have a ton of geese at work right now, and I think it was a park warden or something came around. Is that Trudeau suggesting new policies? Yeah. Some sort of wildlife officer came through the site with a paintball gun. I think he bagged one goose that had died. But he came onto site, he had a paintball gun going around. Yeah. This channel's for the birds. Yep. It certainly is, Dark Titan. It certainly is. See, now that I've gone into here, I gotta play with these. Yeah, so he was going around with paintball gun and his lab. Yeah. The elites don't want you to know, but this is ducks in the park are free. You can take them home. I have 458 ducks, and I have not paid a penny for them. What? Desolator's feeding himself off ducks? How many quacks have you gotten there, Desolator?
Negative.
Oh, man. Great. And so, Dark Titan, you've missed me talking about how I've worked on a furnace, on a hydrogen furnace for the last few days. Slow roasting my insides to this furnace. Oh, he's here to tell you the future there, Asfera. The future will be told by Dark Titan Media. Dark Titan, will things ever be worried? Not so worrisome. You will die an early death. You should open a door and run a fan. Desolator, you do realize this is outside. Yeah, I got spit roasted at work. Not his spit roasted, but it feels like I went through a spit roasting. Yeah, and well, it's also in a place that they don't like us to have electrical equipment because it can cause explosions. Run a fan outside. We have no fans. Man, I don't want to hear it. Come back to me when you push my butt plug. Then we'll talk. Hydrogen furnace in a basement? Let's do it. No. Hydrogen furnace outside in plus 31 degree weather, making it plus 52 degrees to work in. Fans are literally spark generators. Yep. Yeah. They just rotate round and round, one electron at a time. Here, you guys want to kind of see what I'm working on? I can bring up a picture of what one of these places looks like. Yeah, that'll work. Open this. This is kind of what it looks like that I'm working on. Gift for me in Discord. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. No, I know. I don't need that, Asfera. I get the joke that you're trying to go to, but my brain is mush. Actually, my brain has been baked, and I've literally been slow roasted in my own juices. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like what I'm working on. Now imagine on like the platform there, and you're working on a box, and there's a porthole that's aimed right at you. Come on and install hydrogen atmosphere furnace for me. Oh, if you got $1 million, maybe $2. The one job I was at, I was actually working on. We were working on one of these, right? These are quite regular industrial plants. We were working on one of these, and the unit, like we were on break, thankfully, but the unit kind of went into a mini upset, so it didn't like the conditions, and there was scaffolding, like on the front side of this thing. Imagine there's scaffolding up in from where that platform is on the front side there, and one of the tubes was in front of this porthole, right? That we're working in front of right now. And when the furnace kind of went into upset, it burped and it sent a release. And like this porthole is also a release, where instead of it exploding, it goes through this release. So it lets off all the heat. Well, I don't know what temperature aluminum melts at, but this scaffold tube that was hanging right there melted. There was nothing left of where it was. It literally became a melted, molten piece of aluminum that just mushroomed on itself. Now, imagine normal operating conditions. We're just happened to be standing close to this thing. It's not fun. I've seen some things. It's not fun to work in front of these things. They are hot. In America, that might be a no-no. It's a no-no where we are too, sort of. How is the sun burn going? Yeah. Yeah, like, thankfully no one was around. Nothing happened to be in the area when that thing went off. And I've spoken to the operators and they said, yeah, if it was to do anything like that, you would get a lot of warning before something like that would happen. So it is quite safe in that sense. You would know to get the hell out of there. So, yeah, they're not fun areas to work in. When you work in these things, it's draining, it's taxing, your mind melts, your body melts. My brain is mush. Because I worked today too. I'm tired. It's mush. I've been slow roasted all day. Yeah, it sounds like hell. It pretty much is. You like when you open this the portal here, you open it and you're looking into the abyss of hell. Like it literally is red burningness in front of you, and you just look and go, "Oh, so that's what hell looks like." I hope they don't leave you to your own devices. We might have to call you Cinder Oppenheimer. What? Oppenheimer? What? Okay, Aspera, have a good time. I might not be streaming later, so. Yeah, that's the States. Yeah, and those regulations only were only for federal workers. Yeah, and Alberta, guidelines only. Yes, Vera, I saw the link. Yeah, Alberta, literally, like the Canadian Center for Occupational Health and Safety, for temperatures like this, Alberta's the only province that literally says guidelines only. There is no actual guidelines for us to work in this in Alberta. It's pretty ridiculous, and honestly, it's not right. He made the big boom. Yep. Well, it is a hydrogen furnace that I'm working on, so yeah, it goes boom. It can go boom. I don't want it to go boom. My brain's mush. Yeah, it's not a fun time. Oh, man. Anyway, get some sleep. Yeah, I should. I really should. I've been up since 4:30. It's 10 o'clock now. 10 p.m. now. When you get up at 4:30 every day, then you work 10 hours in heat like this, it's exhausting. My arm hurts from just being there. My leg cramped pretty bad last night. Overall, I'm okay. It's just this is what I have to do to earn a living. Like the worst thing about it all is my option is do it or go home, right? Heading to work, bye all, go to midnight shifts. Have fun, Fajuk, and I can't do midnight shifts very easily. My body doesn't let me. Yeah, it's either you do this or you go home and not work, and it's not fun. Because I gotta earn a living. I gotta make money for myself and my family. I have a family to feed. So yeah, it's not fun. I look drained, I feel drained. It's yeah, it's been a few days. It's been a few days in front of this thing. Well, you know what? I will take your advice there, Dark Titan. I will head out. Thank you, guys. It's been a good hour. I've kind of vented here, let you guys know what's going on. I will try and see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get some videos out this weekend. I should wake up early enough that I'll record a couple things for tomorrow and for the week. Otherwise, have a good night. Thanks for joining. We will catch you next